Hello everyone, today I will present a study titled Lexical Transformation in Technical Translation, a case study of Blender user manuals. This research is based on a study conducted by Mukminin and Muhit in 2025, published in the Research on Applied Linguistics and Literature Journal. So, this study examines lexical transformations in the translation of 25 Blender component terms from English to Indonesian using Philips Blender manuals. It identifies 5 transformation types and explores how they are applied in technical translation. The main objectives are to identify the types of lexical transformation used, to analyze how these transformations adapted terms to the target language norms, also to describe patterns and their usage, and the last one, to provide practical insights for technical translators. So this is a descriptive qualitative study using a product-based translation analysis approach. This means we focused on the translated text itself rather than the translation process. Data was collected from 2 bilingual Philips Blender user manuals with a sample of 25 technical terms, both single words and phrases. The method was observation and systematic note-taking. For analysis, we used the Mills and Herbermann framework, which involves 3 stages: data reductions, data display, and concluding drawing. So this helped us systematically categorize the types of transformations. So this study is based on Parkudorf's lexical transformation theory, which outlines 4 basic transformations: substitution, replacing a source language term with a target language equivalent; omission, removing unnecessary elements; also transposition, changing word order or grammatical category; and the last one, addition, adding explanatory elements. So in our study, we extended this framework to include combined transformation and applied it specially to technical translation rather than the literary context where it's typically used. So this helped reveal systematic patterns in how technical terms are adapted. So from our analysis of the 25 terms, we identified 5 primary transformation types. Transposition, the most frequent with 14 cases, 56%. This involves reordering words to fit the target language structure. Substitutions, 5 cases, 20%, replacing terms with culturally appropriate equivalents. 0 transformation, 2 cases, 8%, retaining original loan words without change. And the last one, transposition plus omission, 2 cases, 8% reordering while removing redundant elements. And 5 transposition plus substitution, 2 cases, 9%, adjusting both structure and word choice. Okay, transposition examples. Transposition is defined as changing the position or arrangement of lexical elements while the core meaning remains unchanged. For example, motor unit becomes unit motor, shifting from modifier head to head modifier order. The second one, plastic blender jar becomes tabanca blender plastic. reordering multiple modifiers. Fruit filter becomes syringe push. Arrange. Okay, again, head noun first. So the key finding here is that Indonesian prefers the head noun first, requiring systematic reordering of English modifier first structure. Okay. Substitutions. Examples. So substitution means replacing a source language word or phrase with a different but contextually equivalent target language word or phrase. For example, chopper is translated as bergyang, a more familiar kitchen term in Indonesian. Mill becomes benjeling, a functional equivalence. Opening in lid is rendered as Lobenge Badja Tubtub, a more concert term. This occurs when a direct equivalent is unavailable or would sound unnatural in the target language. Zero transformation means returning the source language item in its original form without alliteration. Example include spatula remains a spatula, already integrated into the Indonesian lexicon. Filter stays filter, a commonly used loanword in technical context. This strategy is used when terms are already borrowed and widely understood in the target language. Transposition plus omission. Examples. This is a combined transformation involving word rewording and element removal. For example, small covering lid. Okay, small covering lid becomes tub kitchel. Here, covering is omitted because it is implied in the word tub lid, which means lid. Lid of glass blender jar becomes tub tabonj blender kaja. The preposition of is omitted as the relation is conveyed through word order. Another combined type adjusting both structure and lexical choice. Example, mill plat units becomes unit bisua benjeling. Transposition plus substitution of plat with bisio. Mill sealing ring becomes Jilanj Bingel. Okay. So the distribution analysis, shows transposition 40 cases, substitution 5 cases, zero transformation 2 cases, transposition plus omission 2 cases, and transposition plus substitution 2 cases. Okay, so transposition is the most frequent